here now. Here it comes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the invisible world of Jeremy Jonz, where all things are possible when you believe. So hang on. Here we go. Let's do this. Welcome, my invisible friends. Here we are together. And we're doing this special work in our invisible world, in our big house. And we're finding acres of diamonds in our very own backyards and making bold declarations of independence and then fighting for them on July 5th. And we're spotting and stomping down illusions and self-limiting beliefs. After all, you are a sun, not a moon. Born and formed to let your sun shine. So, yes, thank you for joining me on episode 31. But I want this now, part 2. All right. So, you've had some time. Remember the breadcrumb from last episode? Did you figure out what kind of jacket is in your tennis bag? Let's get started, shall we? Let's unzip the bag. Even if you are not a tennis fan, likely you've heard of Novak Djokovic, considered one of the GOATs of modern-day tennis. He's from Serbia, and he's been on a mission not to win the most tennis matches he can, but higher truth, to burn, to radiate, to shine, share and live, and give the heat. Bring in the heat at 27 million degrees, right down to the core. In ATP professional tennis, every year there are 4 major championship tournaments. These are called in tennis lexicon a major or a grand slam. They are the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. With millions of dollars hanging from the purse strings and ATP points and career leaderboard advancements to be had, this is the quarterly gathering of the best racketeers in the business. Looking at men's tennis today, 3 players, the big 3 as they are known, the GOATs, have dominated. Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, and Rafael Nadal, he's the one who has the penchant for biting his trophies. As of today's recording, we're kicking off the 2023 Roland Garros French Open today, right? So fitting to do this episode. Novak has won a major 22 times. 22 championships. Rafa also sits at 22. Both are still active, and retired player Federer is locked in at 20. All right, let's get our scope out and zoom in to the last championship win for Novak. That's our subject today for this episode. It was last January against Stefanos Tsitsipas. No, Stefanos has never won a major, but has had 2 major final appearances. 2 second places, right? Both were losses to Novak. In spite of not winning one of the majors, he still wins a lot of tennis. And look, he's no slouch. To put it into perspective, he's the 15th all-time in career earnings. The man knows how to win. So, spoiler alert, Novak ends up winning the match in straight sets, although it was very good tennis. Points were very close. 2 of the sets actually went to a decisive tiebreaker. And our POWERSODE today's POWERSODE focuses on what was sitting in Novak's tennis bag during the entire match. The whole tennis community had been dialed in to this match, and the historic possibility of Novak winning his 22nd major, 22, plus the history of tying Rafa for the most championships, right? And the ever-thickening plot of who is the greatest of all time. Novak wins. He celebrates. He smiles. He cries. He runs up to his box of supporters. Then, while they are prepping for the awards ceremony, Novak goes over and reaches in his bag to pull out his tennis jacket. Well, nothing particularly unusual about that. They always put their warm-up jackets on after and before playing, right? But then, the TV camera zooms in, and there was, stitched on the chest of the jacket, a numerical custom 22. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Well played, Novak. Indeed. Life, creativity, achievements, failures, depression, hopes, the collective bucket of results. It all starts in the highest realm of reality. The invisible world. Your invisible world. Where we play make-believe. Except what? Except it's not playing, is it? Because be it positive, neutral, or negative, it can, no, strike that, it will manifest in the outer world. Our mindsets, intentional or not, are continually manifested. Whether you draft the blueprints or not, whether we program it or not, it's happening every day, every thought. So we're not playing around. It's a natural law of the universe. And second, look at that play make-believe phrase again. It's the place where we make beliefs. Where we literally form and frame up what we believe. Like a forger, like a blacksmith, laboring in the flames and the fire of experience, beating on the iron, each swing of the hammer, an experience that leaves an indention. I found it goes better, like when I use my goggles and keep my eyes open when I'm swinging, when I'm awake and aware. How often are we working the shift? Are you walking the factory floor, double-checking what's coming down the conveyor, or is it running automated with old, good, and bad habits patternized? By the way, that word's not in the dictionary yet. So remember, Jonz, it's not what happens to us, but what we say about what happens to us. Spend less energy judging the outer sensory experience and more energy choosing, forging your storyline. Come here. Come closer. Look harder. Zero in with me on this POWERSODE. Listen to the sode. Take the power. You see what Novak did, right, with the jacket? He already won the match before he stepped on the court. Down under in Melbourne. Yeah, he did. He already played make-believe, huh? He already saw himself holding the trophy, already indented with the hammer. Already saw his name inscribed in the Tennis Hall of Fame forever as the winner of the 2023 Australian Grand Slam, achieving a special 22 championship title distinction. He made the belief so vividly, so boldly. He made the jacket. I've already played, won, celebrated this match. He said what? Come on, see this. I already have it. It's It's already mine. He's carrying his bag out on the court. Thousands of fans. Novak, he says to himself. Don't worry. You got this. He pats the side of the bag that he's carrying, the jacket tucked in its corner. After all, it's in the bag. Ooh. It's in the bag. He's playing Tsitsipas. That guy wants it too. It's a battle. And he's experiencing these high stress moments in the match. He had 2 sets that went to nail biter, could have gone either way, tiebreakers. You see Novak, right? Prowling around on the court, making sure his big invisible house is in order. Walking and patrolling the boundaries of his estate. Poised during the big stress. Tranquilo. You got this. He looks over at his bag sitting there on the side court. Yeah, that's right. I do got this, and it is in the bag. Wouldn't it be fun to listen in on the invisible world of Novak Djokovic? The discipline, confidence, and faith that he packed the jacket with the 22. He's not stuck in what if I lose or what if I win this thing. He's not, okay, stick with me. Let's tag back up with Veruca Salt. Our massive desires that can overwhelm us at times. He didn't throw up his hands during the stressful tiebreaker and say, but I want it now. I want the 22nd win now. And if I don't going to get it, I'm going to scream. He didn't do that, huh? He didn't let the totality of his passionate desire overcome and force a wipeout and lose. Now, stick with me. Let's stitch back in the Surfing is a Way of Life miniseries. You see Novak, the master surfer, with neon yellow swim trunks holding his tennis racket while he's riding a surfboard. Big wave of desire, huh? Big wave of energy, of disturbance traveling between 2 fixed points. He didn't focus on if he was going to wipe out or win. If he was going to hold the trophy or go home a loser. It's how you surf. It's not about finding the right wave. It's the surfer. This is the secret sauce. He didn't freak out during the match when he lost a point and yell, but I want it now, to the crowd. Because why? Because he's a good tennis player? Because he's so confident? Because people were cheering for him? Because people were cheering against him? Because he would win a lot of money if it happened? He kept cool because he already had the trophy, huh? Yeah. So, why worry? He already manifested it to himself, so much so he said, like that podcast from Jeremy Jonz, you should know how he always ends each episode with bet on yourself because the world needs who you are meant to be. He's packing up his tennis bag that morning. Let's see. I got special power water electrolytes. I got my dozen bananas. I got my extra shirts for when I get too sweaty. Got my foot cream, my phone. He looks over at his jacket. Oh man, should I really pack this 22 jacket? What if I don't win? Does that mean I lied to myself? He looks back at the bag. It's just him and his bag. He picks up the jacket and he puts it in the tennis bag. And once again, adds another strengthening rep to his mindset. Of course I'm packing it. Because here's the thing about me. I bet on myself. I bet on myself over and over and over again. And I will continue to bet on myself. He zips up the... He takes a drink. He zips up the bag and puts it on his shoulder. He drives over to the match to pick up the trophy in the visible outer sensory world. Jonz, that's what you can do today. You pack your jacket today. Stitch on your 22. And when it gets tight out there and you're in some tiebreakers, remember, it all starts first in your invisible world. In the invisible world of Jeremy Jonz. What you packed, how you played, that was in air quotes, how you played make-believe. You nod. Yeah, it's okay. Even though in the outer visible world the circumstances look like this could go either way, it's okay. It's okay. Money issues and love issues and health issues. Whatevs. It's okay because I will manifest my mindset. You look over to the sidelines and say, I got this. It's in the bag. Then it becomes a habit, Then you start walking around to other courts around the tennis complex because there's lots of matches going on, And you start cheering to other players, hey, Susie, you got this. Steve, you got this. It's in your bag. Check your bag. It's in the bag. In the invisible world, That's where it all starts. And sometimes I suppose it's where it ends, too. It's a double swing door. Man, can I tell you something? I remember when I first stepped foot into my invisible world, far from paradisical. I mean, it could be, right? But mine, just keeping it 100 with you. You may, like I did, show up and find your big house is in disarray. Doors hanging off the hinges and curtains blowing out through the broken glass windows. Right? Maybe the place was ransacked by unwanted guests and there's sheets of drywall falling off the walls. But I want the fancy mansion now, Daddy. But it's okay. Because you just start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. You build it. You renovate. You get in the guts. You take it down to the studs. Jonz, all the way down to the studs. You might not even have stairs to the front porch or the back either, right? Okay, so you have no stairs, just a little board over a paint bucket. Walking the plank, mate. Yep. Up to your dilapidated, deserted fixer-upper. Oh, man. I wanted the Pinterest house a few streets over, but the problem is you can't be alive at someone else's house. I had to work on my house. It's okay. You go in and rebuild one day at a time. Novak didn't start with his 22nd win, major, right? Now, it's all relative. Relative velocity. I'm good. I'm solid on the research for these episodes. I'm confident he never won a match where he was awarded all 22 championships. Yep, I may have messed up on Tsitsipas' name pronunciation, but one championship at a time. That research is good. And it's all relative to the others. The speed, you adjust the direction, back to the speed, adjust speed again, slower sometimes, actually, then faster, then readjust direction. 3 majors seems possible after 1, and then at 3, I would just win 1 more. You can only win 1 major tennis championship at a time. I've done my due diligence, and I'm certain you can only win 1 at a time. But really, I guess when you start splitting the atoms, you can't even win 1 championship at a time. You can only play this 1 point right now, the best you can. 1 moment, 1 point can change a day. 1 day can change a life, and 1 life can change the world. In his bag. It's him, his invisible world, his choices. We create what's possible when we play make-believe. Remember my intro jingle, right, on the podcast? All things are possible when you believe. He's out there on the court. Am I going to win? Of course I am. I've already seen it. It's already happened. Think about some of the things you want. I listed a bunch of them last episode. Think about them. Think about your Veruca salt. But I want it now, Daddy. Of course you do, sweet pea. Daddy will get it for you. Veruca, she's there in some room in your big invisible house, right? Now graft in the theory of relativity. How long all this takes. It's all relative. All relative to what's in motion, to your speed, to your perspective, to what's around you. For a guy who hasn't won or a gal, who hasn't won a single major tennis tournament, the 22 championship feels distant, if not impossible. But we must see both sides of the chessboard, how both pieces play. Question is, what jacket did Stefanos have in his bag? I don't know. Did he even have a jacket in the bag? Did it have a number 1 on it? Or did he look over at his bag and was like, I'm not going to pack it. I mean, after all, I'm playing Novak. Oh. As we round the bases here on this POWERSODE, I know one of the things you're going to ask me is about the origin of the idiom, it's in the bag. Fine, that's fair. Answer, it's believed, at least, I read on the internet, it's believed the saying originates from early 20th century America when the New York Giants baseball team would, with intention, carry a ball bag off the field when their team was in the lead, superstitiously thinking, or maybe not so superstitiously, that the game was in the bag and couldn't be lost. The POWERSODE. Reach for your superpowers, for your special gifts today. If you don't feel like it's in the bag yet, go to your invisible world, to your big house, do some renovations. Get out your thread, your needle. Yeah, maybe your jacket, honestly, it doesn't have a 22 on it. Yet. Doesn't have it yet. Fine. Make it. Inveniam viam. I will either find a way or make way. You go play make-believe today. Stitch on your 22. And then storm the court with everything that's on the line. Get your bag. Peek in there. Is the jacket there? What are you playing for today? What are you wanting? What are you designing in your beautiful life? You packed it? You packed the jacket? You see it? If it's not there right today, listen, just put it in your bag. Bet on yourself. Not once, not one match. Every match. Again and again and again and again and again. You July 5th it. You July 6th it. July 7th. July 8th. Just like the American forefathers did, right? This worked for them. It worked for the New York Giants. It's working for Novak. It's working for you, Jeremy Jonz. It can work for all of us. So today, just take this moment, this rainbow tennis moment right here. You have challenges, you have ideas, you have opportunities, you see it all the way through. See yourself putting on your championship 22 jacket. And you're out there on the court. Some tight points, but you look over and you think, all good, I got it. It's in the bag. You bet on yourself because the world needs who you were meant to be.